Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. A halacha that everybody's well aware, but perhaps some of the details we should study. And again, I'm going to use the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch as the base from where to start this conversation. When a man davens, he has to have total concentration in his davening, and therefore and total respect for the davening. Therefore, Shulchan Aruch says that under certain circumstances you're not allowed to daven out of lack of respect or out of lack of concentration. And we know that certain things will throw a man's concentration off of davening, and in that place he can't daven. And we know when things are not sneistic, it's not proper to daven there. When things are not sneis, it's worse if you are davening. But it's something that you should stay away from bichlal, obviously, because as for a man, it could cause hirhurim, it could mislead him to the wrong direction, and therefore he should stay away from it in general, but it's usher to mention words of Torah or Tefillah in a place of non-sneas. So, obviously, what's non-sneas, clothing, or what's non-sneas in the way of life, is a big, big topic of conversation. I'm just going to talk about one prat of it. In Shulchan Aruch, Siman Hey, in Kitzur Shulchan Aruch again, Siman Hey, Seif Tez Dayin. So he talks about people not walking around sneezdik in the beginning of the Sif. But in the middle of the Sif, he starts with the topic of Koil Zemer, a singing, a voice of a woman, Me'isha, a woman singing, Chashuv Gam Ken Kemoy Erva. That is as bad as I mentioned before, sneas issues, that to distract a man from davening, and perhaps distract a man from Avodas Hashem in general, hearing a woman singing is also considered an erva, a problem, because of it being an erva. He concludes, he says, if it's a shas hadchak, if you have no other place, and you're in a place where women are singing, and you can't ask them to stop, lo yisbato mishum zeh mekriya shema tefillah Torah, he shouldn't miss or stop davening, stop learning, stop saying Krishma. What he should do is yisamitz. He should try very hard to cut them out from his concentration and continue to daven. That's if it's push comes to shove, if you have no other choice. But lechatchila, you can't put yourself in a position where you're hearing women singing. Now, women singing is a very big issue. There are in Achronim and in Shalos Tshuvas Svarim, it goes into many details. Women singing a woman that you know who she is, so it actually could lead you to Machshavas Zaras, to a woman that you never know, it's the first time hearing, seeing. A woman that you're hearing live, or a woman that you're hearing on a tape, a CD, a radio. And how old is this woman? Is she an older woman? Is she a youngster? Is she a little kid? Another question is, women, how about your own family? Is a Koil Be'isha a erva even in your own family? And does this only apply when they're singing? The Machshava Zaris could even come about if a person hears a woman giving a nice speech, and the speech is a motivational speech, and she's excited, and she's giving a flama de gedrasha, it might not be the best thing for a man to listen to. So let's zero into one or two of these points and show you that perhaps the mahalach of a fruma chassidish a person should be, whenever in doubt, better without. Because wherever you turn, there is no clear answer saying this is permitted. You have almost in every one of these shilas I asked, a lot of poskim say it's not permitted. And the Rebbe was once quoted saying that, remember, there are a lot of things in this topic that, there are loopholes, you find your way around and you could do it. But to Yerushalayim bringt es nicht. Nobody's going to convince anybody that, by doing this, you're increasing your Yerushalayim. You're putting yourself in the lions then. You're putting yourself in a situation that there's a strong possibility for somebody to fall. it's for sure not increasing in Yerushalayim, so why should you even take a loophole? So let's discuss one or two of these nekudas. A youngster, a little kid, does this kol zemer be'isha apply? So this is a machlekes. Some say it only starts at 6-7-year-old. Some say 6-7-year-old is too small. It starts at 11-year-old. From an 11-year-old, you should not listen to. Some say that from an 11-year-old, not only you should not listen to singing, you should not even listening to a drasha, a nice speech, because we know we're only humans. Shabbos, at a Shabbos table, it's a very special time. Hopefully we're all sitting around the table and we're singing Zemiras. The man, the children. How about those homes that they want to join together? The wife wants to sing Zemiras, the kids want to sing, the daughters want to sing Zemiras. Is there a problem? Because at some time, even for a husband to listen to his wife's voice singing a song might also be a halachic issue. And this is a discussion that the Sifrei Shayos Teshuvos discuss. And remember, if it's somebody, a guest at the table, for a guest, for the daughters or the mother or the wife to sing, it's for sure a shaila. The shaila, even just the family being there, it's not a clear, dry din that it's mutter. There's a big machlekes. It could be that the women and the daughters should not sing out as loud as the men and the boys. It could be, and some suggest that if women and the daughters who want to hum along, want to sing along, they should be drowned out, if you may use that word. The men and the boys should be much louder in a way that there shouldn't be a chash and halacha of kol be'isha erva.